first and 10. Here's Wentz. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's to throw again. And a throw there. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, they go for it.
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
The former Purdue Boiler. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down this drive. Went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Now left side.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great community. Don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to...
And that is caught. It's
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
On second down now. It's called. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Now a clash of bodies here. From just shy of midfield. Wentz. He's got the...
Can't really locate him, and they run that quick cut on the slant.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up.
Their old dreams going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much.
So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches eggs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down.
So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, get ball.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo looks to throw, fires right. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Nowhere to escape. Right at the 50-yard line. On first down, it's Sanders. From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And he's got after the sack. He'll hit Jackson, complete. Throwing on first is Wentz. It's caught. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times?
And that is caught. It's they'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. For the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were. On third down, here's Coleman. Garoppolo now. That's to his right. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be...
Position there in a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Garoppolo on first down. Oh, he got position on him.
At the time, you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Coleman. Down a
passing attack. It's a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Hey, Charlie! Turn up! Kill!
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And this is caught by Jackson.
The practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario.
Minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Let's go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running, just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's after having time to talk it over. On first down, they look downfield and it.
the big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for.
Nigel Bradham in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown.
And hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Eagles
kick 80% of the time. The team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw. That number is empirical.
Again, it's Howard. And he Wentz to throw. He's got it complete to Perkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.